Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Conversation with Mel. And today we have a topic. The topic that we have today, which is very close to my heart, is how are you doing today? Because it's really important to find out how we are doing today. So, I wanted to, invite all my friends and my family and people that are going to come and join us and new friends. It's always good to have new friends. It's amazing. This is such an amazing, it's slipping down. It is so amazing that we're able to broadcast live and that we're able to share with other people our stories and our hopes and our dreams and everyone that's coming in, welcome. And I am so excited about doing this topic today. you know how are you doing? And that's the topic. I think it's important that with all that's going on in the world right now, that we check in on each other and make sure that everybody is okay. And if you're coming into the chat room, please say hello so I know that you're there. As people start coming in, it's kind of interesting to watch. Just don't sit on the sidelines. Just say hello. You can put a smiley face if you want to. You can send me lots of loves. Just go click, 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 lots of loves, which is awesome to have. It's nice seeing the little hearts go up and down, and I just it melts my heart. It really does. But how are we doing? Well, how am I doing at the moment? Today's been a remarkably beautiful day outside, but I didn't venture out. I stayed inside. And if you notice, I have a new set. Yeah. I mean, I worked hard on this set today. I hung curtains. Remember the curtains that I pulled across? Well, that got a little bit ridiculous. And with those big, branches that I had tied to chairs, it was absolutely hysterical. But, if you're in the chat room, say hello to me so I know who you are. And welcome, Sharon. Welcome to the show. And we're just going to talk about our topic today, which is how are you doing? Because what's happening with all of the coronavirus, and yes, my hair is up tonight. This is what the Michigan weather does to my hair. And I woke up this morning. Remember, yesterday I tried to blow dry it straight, and by the time I did the show, I was nothing but peach ball fuzz. It just fuzz. So I woke up this morning and I looked like Albert Einstein. It was just out crazy. And I said to myself, oh my God, this is not going to work. So I got up on ladders today. And if you notice the set, how beautiful. Yeah, how beautiful. It looks great. And I climbed up on a ladder. I took my drill and I put in, the bar that holds the curtain bar. And so I was doing, hello, Robin, nice to see you. Oh my God, I just love your photographs of the horses and your ranch. And oh my God, I would love to come in and see you. I would love to come and see the ranch. It's just a remarkable seeing you with, I don't know, rattlesnakes, because I know how it is with rattlesnakes, out in the desert. So it's kind of here in Michigan, where I'm staying at our family home at the moment, we don't have to deal with the rattlesnakes. And because we have snakes, but they're gardener snakes and they won't hurt you. And then we don't have the big we have no scorpions. We have those other things, those other critters, whatever they're called. I would love to come and visit, maybe on my way back to California. I'm going to be stopping at two different places, two in Ohio, and then I will be going through Texas. I want to go south on Texas and see one of my good friends. And so I'm going to take a longer trip driving back than I did before. And if you come into the chat room, please say hello and send me loves. Those little love things, just go love, 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 love. It would be awesome. But I wanted to do this today. She said, sure, it's kind of on your way. Yes, it is. Because what I did When I drove out here, in, ready for this, from California to Michigan, 2.5 days. I drove like a mad woman. I'm not going to do that again. Ooh, everything keeps falling. It's warm and it's hot. And I was on a ladder with a drill. And then my hair is like frizzy, frizzy, frizzy. And look at this. I don't know what to do with it. It is what it is because there's so much humidity in here. But I've noticed since I've been here, my skin is smoother and shinier and better, and it just looks, by the time I left Arizona or California when living out in the desert, I know, crazy chick. always crazy. That's what we got to do in our life. We have to enjoy it. We have to go out there and do crazy fun things. If we don't do it, what are we going to do with the rest of our life? I'm 68 years old. And I just love life. I love every second of life. And going through all of this time with all of the crazy news and all the things that are happening, I made this topic today because I want to know how you guys are all doing. I think it's important. It's important that we are there for our friends and that we, make time. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this show is because Robin, I love doing shows. You know that. From when I used to have TSR Network, doing lots and lots and lots of interesting shows. And starting Saturday, I'm going to be doing interviews with wonderful, wonderful guests, just like the guest that just walked in. Hello, Heather. Look at. For the people that have watched this before, I have a different set. Yep. So I worked really hard at, making this look better because, I didn't want to have to deal with everything. Oh, thank you for the hugs. Thank you for the hugs, Heather. So I'm over here looking, and then we have Stephanie. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. So the topic today is, how are you all doing? I would love to know where you guys are at, what you guys are doing. And I'm not used to showing arms. You could tell. I'm just, am I sexy? Am I just too sexy for my socks? You got to shake it up a little bit. Robin said, I'm going to see if I'm going to read it on this because this is a lid on the phone. She says, well, our lives haven't changed much at all. We've been in the haven of the sanctuary for so many of our friends and relatives because the world is going insane and many people out there are working double time to keep us divided. I will agree with that. Definitely, I will agree with that. I think that it's really important to have hope and not to give up and not to throw, everything in the wind and say, I can't do anything about it. We can do something about it. We can vote. We can hold on and we can vote. And that's what I think is very important. And Sharon says, doing fine, have my pets, called people on the phone, take walks in the park, hang out in my beautiful backyard, and to see your sister once in a while. I'm not an easy sister. Not at all. But I try. I try so hard. But we don't, during these hard times, some of us isolate. We don't really talk to our family members or our friends and, check up on people. And so this is why today is that topic, because I think that it's important that we find out how each other are doing and that we can be supportive. Hello, Pat Bonnetter. Yes. Look at my new set. Ah! I worked hard at this today. standing on ladders up in the sky with a drill and a hammer and a screwdriver. I keep myself occupied. She goes, wild. She goes, wild. Do it. Boy, it's a good thing I don't drink. So the topic today for people that are coming into the room is, how are you doing? And how is the world treating you? What are you doing to keep busy and preoccupied and not being so focused on the outside world and all of the negativity that is there? How do you take care of yourself? Robin says, absolutely, including those people we disagree with on things. We need to bridge a gap, spread the love and positivity where we can. I 100% agree with you on that. That's one of the reasons I try not to post anything too political, because someone's always going to have an opinion, and then they like to attack, and then all the fires, the fires are lit and all the people are angry with each other. And I'm doing well because I don't participate in it. But I may do things on the side. I'm very known for sending out videos in Messenger. I'm very good at that, because I like to be informed, and I like other people to be informed that maybe have the same point of view, because it's not my job to make people think what I'm supposed to, what I think. So it's important. So we've had people coming in and out. They're popping in and out, and they're going, what the heck is that? Who's that crazy lady with the crazy hair? It's me. It's what humidity does. So I tried to tame it today. I tried, and I just couldn't. So I says, you know what? It is what it is. Just go with the flow. And at 68 years old, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Yeah, that's what Red Butler said to what was it? Scarlett. And so I finally, at my ripe old age, understand that phrase. You get to a point where, frankly, you don't give a damn. So I would like to know if you guys would put in a little answer to my question, and it is this: if somebody came to you, how would you tell them? How would you reach out and find out if they're okay? And what would be the things that you would say to them? So it's important that we communicate together. I mean, I have my own little technique and my own craziness that I can kind of get stuff out of it. Pat Bailey says, Sharon concerts are in Algonac and St. Clair, if you don't mind the drive. I know, I've been wanting to go, Pat. It's the drive. As you get older, you're kind of like, oh my God, it's dark. I got to get home. No, that's not real. No, I drive at night. I do. I drive across country at night. I drive it at night. But I thought you'd get a big kick out of that one. And then, it's tomorrow night, right? Well, maybe I could pick up my sister and drive her over. Are you going to be there tomorrow night? I'm waiting for her to answer me if she's going to be at the concert. Maybe I'll just pick my sister up or have her meet me. Oh, this is mint tea, and have her meet me there, and I could drive. Comedians tomorrow night. Oh, I mean, are they doing an open mic? You know how hard it is to be a comedian? It is so difficult. It is very difficult. Let's see. Depends on the person, but I have been known to send a pack with flowers, bouquet, just to say, hey, you are loved and thought about. But I text too, random happy pictures when I think about certain people. That's nice. That's nice. That was by Robin. That's what she would do to check up on her friends and kind of get them to feel like that they're okay. Hello, Charlene. Welcome. Topic today. How are you doing? That's the topic today. because I think it's important. It's important that we live this life. You know, I can do a lot of talking, you know that. But sometimes I have to be quiet and I've got to let people do the talking. And I want everyone to know that that I care about them. Robin says, I'm a wackadoodle. So am I. Oh, but you're an adorable wackadoodle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just want to see your horses. That's what I really want to see. I want to see them so bad. So bad. So, Pat, Heather said hello. I'd like to introduce the two to you. Heather is my best friend, my soul sister. And Pat is my Michigan soul sister. So you guys now know. But I like the fact that people are starting. Sharon says right now I'm hanging out in my own city. Yeah, I don't even know where St. Clair is. I know where St. Clair Shores is, where we're here, you know, but I don't know where St. Clair is. But I know that I can put in an address if Pat, if you'll not right now, but later if you would like text me, an address, and then maybe I will. Is it farther than Algonac? Is it farther? Because I can just put it in my GPS. That would be kind of fun. But can I bring Kai or should leave him home? And those are questions that I can text you later. But you know what? That's something which ties in with our conversation is how are you? And by telling me about it, oh, it's just below Port Huron. Ooh, I could go. But that's Pat's way of asking me, how am I doing? And she knows that I love concerts. Oh, no dogs in the park. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have to bring it. And what time does it start? I would love to know. Tea, anyone? Because I would love to listen to some music, dance a couple of dances, shake my booty, be real at 7. And it's St. Clair, which is near Canada, the Canadian Bridge on the American side. And it's about a 45-minute drive. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can put on my, calming music and get me there and just relax. But I miss it. I miss the ones that they have here in St. Clair Shores. I think that it is really sad that they canceled it. I mean, we can wear masks. I wear a mask, but I think that I should wear my steampunk match, my steampunk one that I made. Hello, Buzz. How are you? I like that name, Wood Deck. I like the name Buzz. Is that your real name, or did your parents call you Buzz? And Buzz, how are you doing? Just say hello in the chat room and the comments, and send me some love. I want some of those hearts. Yeah. At my age, I need a little bit of hearts. Oh, yeah. Even though with all that's going on in the world, I'm still excited about life, and I'm still excited about the things that, the possibility, even with my frizzy hair from the humidity. I would love to be able to just send everyone positive things in their life, to manifest that, to hold them, but we can't hold each other. And I miss the hugs. When I saw Pat, we did an elbow hug like that. It's just not the same, not at all. And I miss all that. But I try to stay on the positive of life. Again, I play my steel tongue drum. I'm doing the shows. And you're probably wondering, is she doing the shows because she's bored? No. I want to start interviewing people, but I have to start getting this out there before people will interview with me. I have 3 interviews already set up. I have really will be 4, which is great. And there's a lot of decisions to make whether I do this every night. And that would be a great question in the chat room if I should, do this. Hello, Babette Papai. Nice to see you. Yes, my hair is a frisbee. This is what Michigan does to me. It is a frisbee. And you like my new set? I did this today. I worked really hard. But the topic is, how are you doing? So everyone that comes in, I ask them that same question, is how are you doing? And please say hello in the chat room and send me some little hearts, or okays. Don't send me any, just some really happy stuff, because that's where I really want to be. I want to be in that happy place. And I think that's, we're talking about on the show. And I would like some of the input, in this. Do you guys like it that I come on every day? And you don't have to show up. You just have, but you like knowing that I'm doing this where I can just have, but if I go to the concert tomorrow night, I won't be able to do the show. I could take the night off, right? That would be awesome. Because I would love to hear. I think maybe that's what I'll do. I think I'll take off tomorrow night and go listen to some music. So, Pat, you're going to be there, correct? I'm just making sure because I don't want to go if she's not going, And I want to give her husband a hug like that, too. But, so, Babette, how's everything going with you? How are you doing? I know how she's doing. Pat says, I think it's a great way to keep in touch. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I felt that we can't go out to, Colleen's. We can't go out to any place else. We can't. The other concerts here in St. Clair Shores were closed down. And I miss all of my friends here. I miss all of my friends in California. And I miss my daughter. And so I never really get lonely. But I get badass crazy sometimes, which is awesome. It's that creative juice. That creative juice that just puts me past that thing that, I don't like to be. I can't sit and do nothing. Except if I do, it's watching TV, and then what happens is when I watch TV, and I don't know if you guys do the same thing. I would love to know in the chat room. When you're sitting home watching just TV, do you eat more? I do. I eat a lot more than when I'm kept busy. So I'd like to know if you guys have the same sort of thing. Pat says, not music, comedians in St. Clair. Tomorrow music is in Algonac. If not tomorrow, maybe next Thursday, music in. Okay. All right. I would rather go listen to music than comedians. And if they had an open mic, and if I was a drinker, I would probably get up and do a show, and it wouldn't be very good. Yeah, let's talk later about the schedule. I would love to do that. Maybe I can get my sister to go with me, or a niece or someone, to go, listen to some music. That would be awesome. But the reason I did the topic today is because I really want to know how everyone is doing. I guess I'm going to call it my checkup show, checking up on all of you that I love and that I care, that you guys are all in my heart. But do you guys want a tarot? Does somebody want to ask a question, and we'll do a tarot card reading? We'll find out how you're really doing. Hi, Katie. Welcome. Hello. Come on in. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. So we're talking today about how are you doing? Katie, I put in the chat room how you're doing. I would love to know, and the rest of us would too. We're doing a checkup today on everybody. checking you out, making sure you're cool, making sure you're happy. How is my love? Oh, you want me to ask a question about your love life? Is that what you're doing? I could do that. Let me see. I got to shuffle these cards. So as we're talking, so you want to know how your love life is. So what we do is we do the past, we do the present, and then we do the future. And when I do my tarot cards, they're all done with, the spirits. The spirits kind of tell me what to do and what to say. Katie, I'm good, babe. I worked at graveyard shift, working with the corona testing. Oh, thank you for your work. Thank you for doing this, for working like that. Melody, you need a park pass, and sitting and walking in the park is peaceful. I know, but I can't take Kai to the park. And so if I want to, so that's why I stay in my backyard, so I can spend that quality time with him. So I'm going to be doing, you ready for 3 cards? Okay. Hi, I'm going to cry. Oh. Oh. Oh, don't cry. I know it's hard. Life sometimes gets hard. But one of the things that we need to do is we need to wake up, take each day at a time. I miss you too. That's what you're gonna cry. You're gonna, because of Heather and me, and yes, I know. I miss everybody too. So oh. So we've come up with your past. You've had to pull up yourself by your strings. You had to, oops, can you see that? There, strength. In your past, you've tried to have strength, and you've had to rely on yourself, and you had to really make sure that you were okay. So that has gotten you to your strength, your past, that has gotten you to where you're going, where you are in this present moment. The Hangman. Sometimes you're not feeling very good, and you're not very happy, and you really don't know what to do. But you don't give up. This is just the present moment, and this is what you're feeling at the present moment. It's not, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Six of Pentacles. And if you notice, there's 2 men in there. There could be 2 men coming into your life. One that doesn't have a lot of funds, and the other one that does. And somebody will come into your life. I'm going to do more card. One more. I'm going to do many more. You got the Pentacles again. So there's money coming your way, and there's a lot of stuff coming in your way that is good. This is your future. One more. 7 of Cups. Your cups you're going to get filled up, and you're going to be okay. Want to do one more? 2 guys, not a woman. I don't know. You're going to find some peace in your future, some calmness, which is wonderful. It's awesome. I care about you. It matters to me what you're doing. It matters to me how you're feeling and what's going on in your life. And every single person that has come into the chat today, or every day, Every person I've ever met, every person I ever met, I give you lots of love. That's why I'm starting to open up the shows by going, I love you. Hello, Laura. Nice to see you. Say hello. Nice to see you in the chat room. I'm glad that it gives you hope, Katie, because you've really gone through a lot. And I think that it's about time that you find, what you're looking for in life, and never give up. And you got to have faith in the fact that you have the ability to manifest things in your life in a positive way. And that's one thing that is really important to do, is to take a look at your life, do some positive adjustments, positive changes, and never ever doubt that you don't have the ability to have someone love you, that you can't manifest things in your life. That you can manifest people to come into your life that are simply amazing. So, who's next? Who wants to ask a question? Yes, Katie, true PTSD sucks. It sure does. And we're learning more and more about it. And, we hope that, I know you've been working on it. I've been following you really closely on Facebook. I know of all the changes you've been going through. And it's important. It's important to always be working on yourself, making yourself better, staying in the positive frame of life. Anybody else has a question? The tarot cards are calling your name. You can ask me anything. And the reason why I do it like this, when I do a reading, personally, I don't ask a lot of questions. The only time I ask a lot of questions is toward the very end of it, when we've had maybe like 20 cards out there, and then I start asking questions to get a yes and a no on it. You're welcome, beautiful. You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Life is amazing if you just freaking show up. Oh, no takers? No takers on the cards? You don't want to know? You don't want to ask a question? I like the idea that Pat said, that it's kind of nice to know that I'm doing this, that it kind of brings a lot of friends together, and we have a life that we lead, and we can't do the things that we've been wanting to do. Kay says, I need a road trip to you and Heather. Yes, yes, yes. We need to meet. Definitely, we need to see each other. We need to get those big hugs, the gigantic ones, not the hello. So that's what we need to do. All of this will be over soon. I really think it will. I really do. And do you do one by proxy? You mean to ask for somebody else? Yeah, I could do one to ask for somebody else if it's someone that's important to you. So yeah, I could. Yeah, on my website, which I do have a website, which is sacredrealm.net, and it is where I do tarot card readings and stuff like that, and healings, chakra treatments, past life meditations. I love doing meditations. I love facilitating them because I think it's important that. Oh, you have another one. You have another one on how's your mom's life going. I guess we could do that. And then Heather says, what does the next year look like? Why don't we switch it? Why don't I do Heather's first, and then I would do the one about your mom? Okay. Does that sound okay? Okay, because that was the proxy. Okay. Just feeling Heather's energy. Such a magnificent soul. Pretty amazing. Financially, things will go really, really well. Financially, they will. And you have the power, the goddess power, and you'll be able to bring finances to you. Oh, it's not for me. Who's it for? All right. For the strange person who I don't know it's for, they will have financial freedom. There will be finances coming in. But there'll be some problems. Oops, I don't know if you can see that. In making decisions, and some problems, they won't know which direction to go. But we got this card again. They have to rely on their strength to pull them through it, but they will be okay, whomever that person is. So, and then let's do one more or two more cards for that. I don't think I shuffled this very well, but the cards don't lie. They'll have the Temperance again, which is great. And the Six of Pentacles. Finances will be fine. Things will be good. How's that? It's called shaking the cards up. Anybody else? Oh, let's go back to your mom. Kate? Katie. Okay. The thing is that my hands are so little and these cards are so big. It's like, did that answer your question? Was that okay? Did Heather, was I dead on? You can tell me later. You never know what's going to happen in life. I'm just shuffling these cards. I don't want to get the same ones over again. All right. I'm going to cut the deck in half, right on top of each other. No, let's do the OSHA cards. I want to do the OSHA cards for your mom. These cards, these are my favorite cards. When I was at our club, and I 2 days ago, I brought them out, and I did 25 or 20 readings that night with these cards. This is for your mom. So, Katie, your mom has to stay with moment to moment. Don't go into the past and don't go in the future. It's really important that she stays in the moment of life. Very important. There's going to be a tremendous amount of change in her life. And that's the reason why she's got to prepare for a change. And in the change, when she goes through certain changes, there will be a celebration. Let me do one more card. She feels like sometimes that she is suppressed. And it really affects her deeply. And I don't think she's been very active lately. I think maybe the coronavirus or whatever is going on in her life. I don't know if it's health issues, something. It says that she's getting very lackadaisious, like trying to almost give up. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I see in the cards. The cards are normally never wrong. She has to take a little bit of time for herself. She's got to sit in some of the silence of herself and to really think about her life. She's laughing in the chat room. Your mother is not an ordinary person. She's pretty unique. Of course, she's your mother. But she has dealt with some sorrow. And she has to be patient. And she needs to go to the source of all that is and find her place. There's one more card. And she has to have a tremendous amount of courage. I'd like to know more about your mom. I think she sounds very interesting. But these Osha cards are pretty amazing. Anybody else? Or should we just carry on the conversation? We've only got about a little bit over 15 minutes. And I'd like to know how your guys' day went today. She was listening. Thank you. Oh, you didn't tell me that. Hi, Mom. Oh, you'll have to message me afterwards, and she is incredible. She is incredible to put up with me. All mothers are incredible to put up with their children. Children are amazing. My daughter is amazing, and she puts up with me. Like I've always said, she's the adult in the family, and I'm the child, and it works well for me. I don't know if it works well for her, but it does work well for me. I will always be more of a child. But I can do either one more small reading, or we can just sit here and we can talk. I can play my steel tongue drum. I had to put my steel tongue drum. Your daughter is a beautiful soul. Yes, she is. Yes, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She's an amazing human being. And sometimes her kindness overwhelms me. Let's chat. Yeah, let's just sit and chat. So what do you want to chat about? See, this is about you guys. This whole concept of this show is all about you. And I do a lot of talking. I try to fill in the blanks as far as, to keep the show going. But I really want to know. How are you all doing? I really want to know what's going on in your lives, because we get so busy with our lives that we don't have time to get in touch with other friends that we've had in the past, that we have in the present. And it's important that we do. It's important that we check on each other, and that's why I'm doing this show. I want you guys to know that you are loved, you are cherished, you are amazing, you are unique in all the things that you do. I miss the hugs. I don't know about you guys in the chat room. I have a phone here. I'm looking at the chat here too. I don't know if you guys miss the hugs. I think that's the hardest part of all of this, is missing all those amazing hugs that we get from our friends. Katie, I'm struggling with being separate from everyone. Yes, I know the feeling. I have, and it may sound funny, I've learned to speak dog. Because I don't really talk to anybody. I talk to my sister, and she calls me every day, and a couple times a day, and I get so involved in the things that I'm creating that sometimes I'm a little short. I don't mean to be. It's just that that's how my mind works. I get a little short sometimes. Yeah, it's instead of taking the negative of what is happening with the isolation and the closures of everything, what I've really worked hard is taking a positive way to look at it, looking at the fact that it's time for me to connect with friends from the past and the present, and to show them that I love them, to show up every day and do this show and have fun with you, to show you how much I care. And I can't wait till we start doing our interviews with our wonderful, wonderful people. And yesterday we were able to do working with the chakras, and I did it in very, very plain, layman terms. Kevin, how are you? I bet it's a little rough speaking to Kai. No, no, you're not going to believe this. He tells me when he wants to eat. No, first of all, he wakes me up in the morning and tells me to get my big butt off the bed. And then I let him outside. I go back into bed. And then he comes in and then tells me once again to get my big butt off the bed. And then I feed him. And I made a doggy door. I made my own doggy door in the back. I took out the metal on the bottom and I put a screen down there with my favorite thing in the world, duct tape. And it looks great. And he's been able to go in and out without loosening it up. And I don't have to sit and let him in and out all day long, which is great. Of course, it means a lot of exercise doing that. You've been doing fantastic. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of your posts. You are doing fantastic. And that's how we have to look at life. We got to look at life that this time has given, I can only speak for myself. It has given me opportunity to be creative, to be able to do things that are more quieter. And I found a place where I go meditate on Mondays, which is awesome. And I'm getting to know a lot more people through doing the shows and to, seeing when they come in. And the reason why I did the show today was, how are you doing? Because it's so important. It's so important to ask your friends. And Kevin's from high school, high school dude. So, we have a lot of people coming in. Pat Barnett was in. I don't know if she's still in, but she's come into the room. Laura from Lakeshore High School, also my sister from Lakeshore. So we get an inflow of Lakeshore people. We had Pam Wallet come in yesterday. So we get all this little inflow. And if they don't say hello to me, I don't know who they are, except I can see that it says that they bounced into the room. And I notice it and I go, oh, they're in. So you can't just sneak in. Life is amazing, Katie. If you just show up, if you take the negative away from you, you bring in the positive, and you wake up in the morning, and I've said this on every single show, and you wake up in the morning and you say to whomever your creator is, whatever you believe in, thank you. I am grateful. I am grateful for this life. It's the only thing that I know to stop me from getting depressed is to stay positive and loving. Loving and positivity, being positive, comes from us inside of our heart. Do you do a show every day? I've done a show, I think 3 days. This is the fourth episode, and I'm going to try. And at 6:00 in the evening in Michigan time, and that's 3:00 in the West Coast. And then when I go to the West Coast, I'll also adjust that a little bit. Heather says, I believe you have to make a conscious decision to be happy every single day. I concur with that statement. It is so amazing. I think it's easier to sit back and feel sorry for yourself. And sometimes we do. I do. I'm a really good one at that one. I got to work hard. I have to work hard at staying happy. I have to wake up in the morning and I have to think happy thoughts. I have to, and I'm not Pollyanna. You don't think happy thoughts just because, you want to, cover something and cover pain or cover any of these things or not see the real world. But you can create your happiness. You find that joy inside of your heart and you go with it. And it makes you, it makes you aware, being aware of how you're feeling. Yes, you're optimistic. You're optimistic and being optimistic. Say that 12 times fast. Oh, I love being wacky. You know, if only you guys ever knew everything that comes out of my brain. I don't say everything because some of them are so far-fetched and crazy and wild. So Katie says, make an effort to think positive things daily and not let the dark thoughts creep in. Yes, it's a good way to live. And when you share that here in the comment room, other people see that. And, we make a choice. We make a choice whether we want to live a life through a positive view or a negative view. And I choose positive. It is not easy, you guys. It is not easy to choose a positive way. The world, keeps coming at you, but you got to stay positive. Katie says it's not always easy, but nothing worth having is ever easy. Yes. And the person that said about the you're optimistic, being optimistic, and that was Kevin. That was awesome. Thank you. Sharon in the chat room, which is my sister, she says watching funny movies and laughing at things help. Yes. As long as you're not laughing at people. If you're laughing at things like funny things, it's okay. I don't, I'm not, I've lived a life of bully, and I don't like to make fun of anybody, anything, but a good comedy is awesome. Robin Williams, yes. Did Robin Williams one about him and the RV? Oh my God, I showed it to I was in camp a year ago in Quartzsite, and we showed that movie, and we were on the floor laughing. It was amazing to laugh, just amazing. We only have 9 more minutes of the show, so let's get some talking going, and let's get some of those hearts going. And if you ever want to check out my website, sacredrealm.net, I would pin it on here, but I can't pin because I'm on a different program. I'm not on my cell phone. Oh my, Katie says, oh, RV is hysterical. I know. And I can relate. I can relate to all the crazy things that he did. Especially when he was dumping the dump. Oh my God. The first time I had to dump the dump in the RV, oh, it was a mess. And I saw video after video after video. Heather says Robin Williams came to me after he passed and told me he was sorry. He should not have taken his life. Oh. Oh. Oh, that made me. Ooh. I can't wait to interview on Saturday. I really can't. So, Katie, if you're around on Saturday at 3:00 in California, I think you're in California, I'm going to be interviewing Heather. Heather says, I was out working in my backyard by the fig tree, and he came to me clear as day. Wow. 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 Wow, that's amazing. You've never told me that story. And now I know. So on Saturday, we're going to talk a lot about, spirits and a different way to walk. And she said, and my sister says, I like Robin Williams. He was funny. So, yeah, I never introduced. Hey, Sharon. Heather is my soul sister, and Sharon is my real sister. But Heather's still my real sister too, but she's my soul sister. Want to introduce the two of you? Say hello to each other. Oh my God. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes of nothing but sheer fun, love, blessing, compassion, joy, caring, sweetness. And thank you guys for not commenting in the chat room about my frizzy hair. It's too hot to wear it down because it goes nothing but frizz. And so, yeah. How are you doing, love? That's to Heather or to me? I don't know who that's to. I'm always doing well. Hello, John. Welcome. Say hello. Oh, you love the frizzy. Oh, good. I know you guys have never seen skin because I'm always covered up, but it's too muggy. That's what happens. I start taking off my clothes. If you guys look around, I got my, I'm going to go here. That's one of my paintings. And I had to put something around it because there's boobs on it. So it's a nude painting. So that's one of my paintings. And the paintings in the back too. So this is what my studio area is going to look on each show. So I don't have to go around and readjust everything every single time I do this. All I have to do is just turn on my laptop because I'm doing everything on my laptop. My cell phone is giving me, they go, boobs. Oh my God, boobs, scandalous. I know. Kevin says, sure that wasn't a figment of her imagination. A figment of her imagination. How long did it take you to do that, Kevin? Oh, it's so funny. Oh, and we're not getting a reaction from Heather on that one. You'll have to ask her the same thing. It took me a couple of seconds to kind of figure out what you wrote. I don't have the lightest light bulb in my head sometimes. Oh my God. Oh, Katie says, I miss your laugh, Mel. And Kevin says, I'm an eye man myself. I know it's really hard. I got to look up here. I can't look down here, but when I look up there, I look spooky. So I look. Oh, oh. We miss you too, Katie. I miss Heather. I miss Robin that was in the room. I don't know if she's still in. Oh, still call me Katie girl. It's so wonderful. This has been I got to tell you I was thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't, do it every night, and I think I'm wrong. I think that this is fun, and it reconnects all of us together. And I think that it matters. It matters so important. We only have 3 minutes left, and I can bring my steel tongue drum here. Kate, this fills me. This fills my heart and soul. That's what I wanted it to do. I just want to let you all know how much I love you, and that you all matter to me, that you're deep in my heart and my mind, and all the experiences that we go through in our lives, and people that matter to us. I mean, that's one good thing about Facebook, even if you don't like all the, the political stuff going on and some of the craziness. What's good about Facebook is that it connects you with people that you may have not been able to connect with. Matthew! Ah! Hello! I gotta do this. Congratulations, you got married. Oh, I shouldn't tell you anybody that. Yeah, you got married. And we only got like a minute left of the show. Oh my God, Matthew. I've missed you, dear friend. Oh my God, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Oh my God, I am blushing. Oh, to all of you, Walk in peace, love, and joy. Find the joy inside of your heart. Manifest your dreams to have them come true. Always believe in yourself. Always honor the uniqueness of who you are. Cherish the moments that you have had with other people and that you have had in the knowledge of learning different things. I don't know. Should I go 5 more minutes and let and say hello to Matthew even more? Do I get a yes on that? Because I could go hours, and this has been fun. What do you guys think? Should I? No? Yes? No? What do you think, Matthew? Yes? No? I'm waiting. It's like a 16-minute lag, so it takes time for people to type in. If you write yes, 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 Katie said yes. Go a few more minutes. Matthew says, how are you? Oh, that's to Heather. That is awesome. Heather is amazing. She's going to be on the show on Saturday. I'm going to be interviewing her. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking very much forward to it. Matthew, I'm so glad to see you. You're a special person in my heart, in my world. And I just want you to know that. You'll always be my very good friend. I will always care about you. And once in a while, I'll look and see what you're doing on Facebook. Because I do it out of love. Absolutely do it out of love. Amazing. What I like about this is that it seems as if it brings everybody together. All of us have a history. Every single person that has come into this chat room has a history between all of us. It reminds me of when we did TSR Network and we had everybody there and everybody watching the shows. And, I have missed this, but I come from a different point of view now. It's more of a spiritual. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sharon, you have a wonderful evening too. You don't have to take off yet. Oh, this was a shock. This was a pleasant surprise. And I'm blushing. I just thought about you yesterday. And so you owe me $50. No, just joking. Just joking. Joking. You guys know my wacky sense of humor. You got to have it. So, Matthew, how are you doing? Let's find out. That's what this is all about today, is how are you doing? I would love to know, and I think that the people in here in the chat room that know you, that would love to know how you're doing. We're waiting. Tick tock. I'll play a little bit of steel tongue drum. Bringing the energy, calming the room down. You don't have to say, Matthew. I just want to thank you all for coming and sharing an hour with me, an hour with all of us together as one. We are part of the collective consciousness. Matthew says, I'm well, I'm taking it one day at a time. That is the best way to live, because you never know what's going to come tomorrow. You can't comprehend. The world has a way of bringing you pleasant surprises and a learning curve at sometimes. I send love to all of you. Peace and joy, heartfelt from my heart. Oh, I want to thank you all for being here. This has been a very, very special show today. It's nice to know that you are all okay and that you're doing okay. As I take and spread a beautiful white light around you of love and joy and compassion, sending you such wonderful, wonderful experiences. love and passion in your life. May you walk in peace, love, and joy. Namaste. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Thank you.